Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and welcome back to Let's Play Little Hope. This is episode 7. Last time, we actually had a pretty well-paced episode because there was a lot of stuff happening, a lot of hostile ghost encounters, and yet I managed to avoid getting anyone killed again. So, we stopped on a curator section, which is why I have the main menu up at the start of this episode, because that'll start playing as soon as I hit continue. But this might be the last episode. I really can't tell how much time we have left. But I did enjoy the last episode, so I'm hoping that the twist does not come up just yet.
It is better to conquer yourself than to win 1,000 battles. Then the victory is yours. It cannot be taken from you. Not by angels.
Is he saying this because they
Heaven
fought their own ghosts?
Or hell.
You know, Daniel beat the shit out of his with a piece of wood.
Perhaps you've started to realize something.
King, queen, jack.
But everything and everyone
Is connected.
may not be quite what they appear to be.
Okay, that part I haven't really gotten.
3 executions, 3 tormented beings, and not a soul lost. You're doing very well.
I like the very obvious
Yeah.
transition from those two
Any
scenes there.
thoughts on what might be around the corner, hidden by the fog? Something wicked this way comes.
Like, you can tell when it's swapping out video sections because it's, you know, reacting to what your game has done. Alright, something wicked this way comes. Is it just going to be another ghost?
Keep a lookout for the girl. We have to stop her.
Because
Pretty
two
sure
of them
she'll be
still
back
have
real
not
soon.
been executed in the past yet. Alright, they're going that way, so let's go this way.
This may sound crazy, but what if saving our doubles from execution is how we save ourselves?
I was only hunted after my double was killed.
Yeah, that would be pretty fucking dumb as a game mechanic if that's the case, Andrew. And I really hope it's not the case. They're trying to hint at it. Historic restoration. Warning. Dangerous, unstable
Anything here not
structure.
falling apart?
Site unsafe. And what's the deal with the guy from the bar who couldn't see the ghosts because presumably they're either not real or they just don't affect people that are not tied into their story? He said he'd go get help. Premonition. John will barricade a door to keep a demon out. Oh, hello, Angela. Just came to take a seat. Did you want to talk? No? Oh, everybody's here. All right. Mary Milton's grave. All right. Turns out somebody killed her.
Mary's grave. There's nothing about how or why she died.
Mary Milton's grave. This is believed to be the resting place of Mary Milton. Mary was the source of many accusations against alleged witches. Pastor Carver took her under his wing where he instructed her and prayed with her before she incriminated several townspeople. Because of her controversial role in the witch trials, many of the townspeople turned their faces against her. Her remains were buried at the edge of town. And it doesn't have any kind of date on it. I do still think the pastor had some kind of criminal relationship with her, which is why he had her accuse everybody.
Fireflies. That's what's causing the glow.
Those just look like particles to me.
Looks kind of beautiful, don't you think?
Kind of weird looking.
No, this cannot be. My own eyes deceive me.
Would these people even
My
know
apologies for the lateness of the hour, but I must speak with you.
what they look like?
What ails you, my friend?
It is Mary. I am troubled by her, by the part she has played in these trials.
Most trials trouble us all.
There is more to this. I saw her smile as her own sister was executed. She took pleasure from it.
Are you certain?
I am. But now that she speaks of guilt and remorse, it is hard not to believe her.
Keep away from her, Abraham. No good can come from being with that child.
Too late. With her brother and sister gone, Mary now lives under my roof.
They just forced her on me.
Your charity places you in grave danger.
What do you advise?
Tell the court you suspect she toys with us all. That you saw her delight in her own sister's death. I implore you.
I am torn. Mary seems full of
Keep your
remorse.
suspicions to yourself, and it's our community which will suffer. None of us is safe from her wild imaginings.
Very well. If the court will listen, I will speak.
Why don't we just kill the Reverend? He's probably more likely the source of it. Get someone else in here who doesn't believe little girls. Did you hear that, you
I am
ghost?
bewitched.
You're not bewitched.
How else can your presence be explained?
I can't explain this, but you're not.
She has conjured you to defend her. To press me into silence. Only the devil could create a demon who so resembles me.
But yeah, like,
I'm not a demon.
are mirrors even widespread enough that
We
they
do
would
look alike, which I agree is pretty damn weird.
have them here in this
What do you want from me?
I want to know what you're going to say to the
settlement?
court about Mary.
I was decided to speak to the court. Now I am not so sure.
I know how this must look, but you have to speak out. Tell everyone what the girl did, like your friend is telling you to.
The devil has sent you to tempt me. I must not succumb. Little Hope is no longer the town I knew. Strange and disturbing events have become commonplace.
Maybe you should just
You,
move out to one of the other
Whatever
settlements.
you are but one of these. Revealing the truth about Mary may save my friend, but it does not sit easily with me that in doing so I condemn a child.
The priest is the villain. I mean, I agree with that.
Putting it all on a kid isn't right. The priest is the one driving this whole thing.
That's way off. We gotta stop the kid. No other way to do this.
Reverend Carver is a man guided by God. No one can doubt that.
I don't think he is.
Bad move there, man. Standing up for the kid is probably gonna do us all in.
I hope you're wrong. For all our sakes.
I got some advice from Death,
What
and he said maybe don't kill the
You
kid.
get a chance to confront Mary?
No. We never even saw her.
Fuck.
I got like double down points with Daniel there. He really didn't like that.
We met up with Andrew's double, Abraham. He was thinking about testifying against Mary, but good boy Andrew talked him out of it.
That was a smart move.
Are you fucking kidding me? We are seeing glimpses of what happened here hundreds
How you
of
doing?
years ago.
Taylor and
Not
Angela
great.
just switch exact places and
Don't know how much
positions.
more of this shit I can take. One thing I didn't see coming,
Well,
I
the
feel
only
like one of the
explanation
team.
I have makes no sense.
I'm good with that.
None at all.
Never happens to me.
Usually I'm too shitty
Yeah,
to
I
be part
hear
of a
that.
team.
Learned a few things about myself tonight. Shame it had to be from witches and ghosts.
I'm holding out
Could it
for a
be
hero,
one of those,
Daniel.
What do you call it? A paladin. A holy warrior.
You know, like your D&D
Holy
character.
shit. I never had you down as a game geek.
There's a lot more about me you don't know. I'm full of surprises. You'll see.
We need to get moving.
How many times am I gonna have to remove tongue? I didn't think that was a click one. Oh. Daniel, do something useful. Oh, just got that one.
Taylor? Where are you? Taylor!
Make some choking noises for me if you can hear me. I mean, we saw that was a
Taylor!
deer.
That you?
Oh, that is you. Yeah, don't mind me over here. It's still choking.
Hold on to me. Whatever happens, do not let go.
Help me! Don't let
I'm not letting go.
Yeah, bite that tongue. Fight that tongue. It does seem like it's a thing where if they fight back, the ghost will let go. I hate these. I have to very aggressively... Oh, it switched to right click. So wait, she got killed because she was indecisive, or not indecisive and not deceitful? Didn't see the switch clicks.
Taylor! No!
It's gonna be really funny if this turns out to be, yeah, the ghosts weren't real, she just tripped and died. Because hallucinations. And nobody else even attempted to help.
I can't believe Taylor's gone. What the fuck?
We need to get away from here.
It's still pretty
Let's check that
shitty
out.
that a single
Get
misclick
us out of these damn woods, and we can talk on the way.
can lose you a whole character's development from the game. Because it's not like, you know, we were early on and didn't really have any choices with her. Like, whoops, you didn't right-click, so you instantly died. Because I didn't make her deceitful. It's a really stupid mechanic. Also, let's, can we check the bearings here? So am I just supposed to push all of them towards whatever their unlock is? Because, like, he has an arrogant one. Should I be trying to make him arrogant so he doesn't die? Is that a good thing? That seemed like it's not. But now, from that thing that popped up when she died, it seems like it is. I wonder if I had
Taylor. I just can't believe it.
told him to go, she
This
would have
ain't
been
happening.
safer. Because she would have been facing herself. I don't know. I think it's definitely a thing where I feel like I'm playing against the system and not with the narrative. Oh look, it's another Blair Witch puppet. Are you gonna actually say something? It's like he's starting to move the flashlight up, but he won't move it up all the way. I'm looking at it. Doesn't want to say anything about it. Alright, let's go into the extra dark woods.
Can't believe Taylor's gone.
Yep, you just said that. Yep, can't believe she's gone. Can't believe she's gone.
Can't believe she's gone.
If Taylor were here, she'd be yelling at us to keep moving. To make it out.
Please say it
And
another
that's
time.
exactly what we're going to do.
There's gotta be a way of stopping the girl. We might have already missed a chance to change things.
You had a chance to get Mary exposed for what she is, a liar and a faker. Put her in the dock for a change. Why didn't you take it?
We don't know for sure that stopping Mary will help us out. It's just a theory.
It may only be a theory, but right now it's all we've got.
This is a one-shot deal. We get it wrong, and there's no replay. It's game over, so I'm up for doing whatever it takes.
Come on, let's take a look.
Now we must kill one of them. so that we can save Mary so that she can kill us anyway, because she's still a shitty little brat. I bet the fact that when we saw her in, you know, the 60s in the intro, and there was a fucking, like, demon standing next to her, I bet that's never going to come up again. And that was just for effect. Mayor hails land deal. Fears protests will surely escalate as closure looms. Why does it say milestone in regenerating town? The town obviously did not regenerate. Alright, they all want to go that way, but there was something else over here. Oh, there's a poster over here, too. Carver for mayor. Samuel Carver. Related to the priest Carver, or perhaps a reincarnation of the priest. So maybe it was the priest all along. Game's trying to hint it in the last moment. Hey, maybe you shouldn't kill that girl. Maybe it wasn't her. Alright. Premonition. Don't let John get into a chokehold. With a really, like, shrunken arm. I think that's going to be his own, you know, crushed by ceiling arm.
No way in, like the rest of this fucking town.
Wait. That doesn't make sense. It's no way out. We obviously didn't have a problem getting into the town. We just had a problem getting out of it. There's that squishing sound again. It's like just a little, like, tongue sound. Check it out. It's a door.
Hey! That guy's a menace.
I don't think he gets how bad a mess we're in.
Come on, inside.
That guy's a menace because he exists and he talks to us. He's probably trying to be like, hey, don't go in there. The floor's unstable.
Well, no one's been here for a long time.
Now is my time to speak before the judge. I am filled with dread. I cannot know how my testimony will be received. The devil has blinded so many to what is real and what is not.
Nothing good will come of this.
His words will seek to twist the truth.
Was he just talking to himself?
To judge what is true.
Abraham and Joseph are allies in this deception. And lest we forget, you condemned Joseph to death only yesterday. Or do you now question that decision?
I have heard nothing today to sway my conviction. Joseph consorted with the same malicious force as his wife.
So that happened off
For this, the court
screen.
thanks Reverend Carver, who faced the devil's wrath to present the evidence.
It is only my duty, Judge.
Now, however, this court is duty-bound by law to seek out the truth. We must therefore examine these claims made by Abraham against Mary.
If I may speak briefly, Judge Wyman.
Time is short, Reverend. Be indeed brief.
Mary has shown great fortitude to speak out against the evil here.
Are we eavesdropping on
Many
this?
would have lacked her courage.
Like, how are the characters
Yet the
hearing
reward
this?
for exposing this brooding covered in our midst is to be besmirched.
Her courage is not in question. It is her intent we must be certain of.
Her accuser is the very man entrusted to care for this innocent child. Plain to see, he is not fit for such a task. And I would ask the court to have Mary placed elsewhere.
Like maybe in my house.
Who would you have be her new ward, Reverend?
I am prepared to take responsibility for the child. If the court agrees.
First, the court must hear what Abraham has to say. No decision can be made on the child until
I
then.
know I've only got one bedroom, but that's all I'll need.
Abraham!
What am I to do? Some would have me speak out against Mary, but could a child truly be capable of such evil?
Yes and no. Aggressive. Sympathetic. Why would he listen to him? He's just
This
a
is tough. I get that.
non-identical
It would
ghost.
be for anyone. Mary, is just a kid.
I mean, the difference is Mary doesn't have any power on her own. Carver's the
Tell
one that
the
gives her the
court what you
power
have come
to
here to
condemn.
Speak up, boy. Out with it!
Mary has spoken of evil spirits, devilry and witchcraft. Things many cannot believe could exist here in
I'm not
Little
here
Hope.
for history and hearsay. Get to the point, boy.
Mary is tormented. The apparitions she has seen, they have plagued her, stolen her innocence. Some suggest she is in league with these creatures, but no one can be certain. Myself least of all. Can any of us truly know a child's mind?
You claim I lack the ability to see the truth.
I beg forgiveness. I would never suggest such a thing.
Right. That's
My
you
time is
executed
not for
too.
wasting. You and the priest have irked me enough for one day.
I have more to say.
I have already given you enough time. Furthermore, Mary is to be placed into the care of Reverend Carver. Now stand down.
And like again, would he have spoken out against the Reverend if I was pushy with him about the kid instead?
Tell me everything. Did you see Andrew's double again?
He told the judge that Mary did nothing wrong, like she's the victim here.
Oh, that's bad. Very, very bad. Shit!
So what happens now?
I'm not sure I did the right thing.
Man, that cut right there.
I guess at least we know we can influence the outcome. That's gotta be good, right?
You agree with him?
Well, I mean, it did go down like he said.
It went down just like he said. What the fuck?
We can't stay. Let's get out of here.
See, when they react like that, it makes me think that they heard the music sting too. Like, hey, did you hear that piano sting there? Or that, maybe not piano, what would that instrument have been?
Look at those outfits. This place shut down way, way back.
Life as a kid in the 70s. Everything was ahead of me.
There's gotta be another exit. Maybe on the ground floor?
That sounded like a monster noise. Memory of James Clark, 1929 to 1972. That would have been one of the ones that died in the fire. The Clark family. Is this drawer also just going to fall off when I open it? Kiss my ass. Oh, hey look, a whole letter on the back. Sir Vincent Barnes, 15 Mayflower Avenue, number 7, Little Hope, Massachusetts. Date, May 8th, 1972. Dear Mr. Barnes, subject, employment warning letter. Following our recent disciplinary meeting, I am writing regarding your attendance and behavior. Management have made every effort to accommodate your difficult circumstances and recent injury by accepting your recurring absences. However, continued warnings regarding attendance, lateness, and intoxication have prompted us to issue a formal written warning. Further repetition of this behavior or other misconduct within the next 12 months will result in dismissal. Raven Den expects our employees to be enthusiastic, punctual, and sober. You must acknowledge receipt of this letter. Please sign and return within the foreman's office within 7 days. Unreadable. Gently place that back. This looks like all of us.
Get over here. You gotta see this. This is too fucking weird. This is too much. Way too fucking much. First, a load of weirdo witch killers from ancient history look just like us. Now we got the creepy Family of the Year winners who also look just like us. What the actual fuck?
What does it mean, though? Do you think they died like the other lookalikes?
No clue. Who knows what happened to them? Maybe we're all stuck in the same nightmare.
Hey, did you notice that the little girl is in this photo too?
You really want a souvenir? From this night? From this place?
All I know, I'm keeping hold of this.
It might be evidence that we can use against the little girl.
What you said about all this being a nightmare. You mean that?
If it's my nightmare, why are you guys all in it?
Any of us could say the same thing.
I guess I can't open that door. Angela still just creepily standing there. There's a walkway over here. Nope, that's a dead end. Never mind.
I don't know what's real here. Are you the real Andrew?
Oh, come on. So wait. Who are those people in the photograph?
Maybe time is fucked up here. Like, that really is us in that photo.
And we've always been
They're
here.
around the same age as us, as far as I can tell.
Don't do it. Dated August 8th. No. August 8th, 1973. Little Hope factory to close. Hundreds of layoffs will gut the town. Nearly 600 jobs are set to be lost in Little Hope when the Ravenden Textiles factory closes its gates at their Harvard Road site in September. Layoffs will include workers at the main factory and ancillary businesses across the town. Decision was announced on Tuesday by Hazel Carver, a director in the family business that has been the primary employer in the town for over 160 years. Another Carver. With great sadness, we have made this decision. We consider the workers at the factory to be part of our extended family and know how much Ravenden means to them, but we can no longer continue to run the business. Unreadable. Dialogue with the Carver family, said McCarthy. What? Oh, okay, it skips because there's an unreadable. But while the daughters have been receptive to the union's ideas for saving the factory, Mayor Carver has rejected them at every turn, he went on. We want a partnership with the family to save their business and our livelihoods, but it seems as if the mayor does not accept partners. Another union worker who did not want to be identified expressed this bitter opinion. This is all about the land. Carvers have owned the town for generations. If they can't profit from the land, they will shut it all down. As the main source of income for the majority of the town's families, many are worried what their future will bring. The factory closing will gut the town, one factory worker told the Herald, adding, "We're ferrymen, bus drivers wanted, full training given, uniform provided." Is that a hint that the bus driver also has something to do with this town? Because don't forget, we never did find anything about that bus driver. He's gonna show up at some point. They mentioned him too many times early on for it to not happen. Yep, that's the judge. Don't know why there's a picture of him in here. On a cinder block wall. Samuel Nochet, Lewiston, February 6, 1693. Weird how there's all these letters from the 1600s that are still in, like, readable condition. Having read Captain Bond's letter attesting the affair within Little Hope, and heard the petitions of the townsmen, I write to express my signal concernment. Pastor Carver's teaching strayed from the true doctrine and piety. His mind wandered from the fellowship of saints and surrendered into sin over many years. Please attend to his past behaviors, which infect and corrupt the town. I ask a commission be appointed to examine such affairs of last year, including the matter of the girl. Thy servant, Thos Wyman, Judge. Okay, so the judge did look into him then? despite the fact that he didn't actually get to mention, hey, what if it's Carver that's the problem? Alright, well, I guess this won't be the final episode, because I'm feeling like we should wrap up here and still be able to fit one more in. I mean, we haven't even seen...
Okay, so what's your theory, smart guy?
...the ghosts for the other two characters yet. Could this be Vince? When he was still young?
What's the story here? She leave him for some other guy?
And he was dating Tanya, the girl from the original flashback in the 60s, who died in the fire. I think she probably even said, like, she was out with Vince when she gets back there, because she was out on a date. So he worked here. He never left after the town closed down for whatever reason. Alright, but yeah, let's wrap up here. Next time we'll finish looking around the textile factory and probably reach a conclusion, but still can't really tell. It sucks that we lost a character because of one button switch that I forgot was a mechanic. But that's what happens when you don't play for like 4 or 5 days. You forget about little stuff like that. Anyhow, thanks for joining me with Little Hope once again, and hopefully we'll see this all come to some kind of acceptable conclusion at least. But I do hope that this Carver thing is actually the real plot, and that it's not just a fake out that they randomly introduce near the end of the game. Till next time, take care, folks.